Fantasy Football Podcast Extraordinaire episode. The second one.
Are you having an episode?
Here it is. Round 2. Yes, I had an episode.
Oh yeah, welcome back everybody. We're going to start it out like we always do with the Fab Bet results from last week. I've already given the winners their money, but last week we bet on which fantasy team would score the lowest points this week. It was shockingly close actually between myself and Poor going into Monday Night Football. Poor had 67.58 points with Kelsey left to go. I had 73.26 points with Pacheco left to go. Final score, 80.36 for myself and 83.18 for Poor, so I lose, as per usual. Congrats to Carsons, Richard, Tiff, Ashley, and Mike. Jim, you didn't vote again.
I was going to vote.
Just vote.
No. Here's the reason. Here's the reason why. The game just started, and I was like, shoot, I should go check the chat. I was like, I didn't know if it was starting yet, and the game was already a couple minutes in. I was like, I don't want to be that guy. So I was going to vote for Kyle.
The rules are, once Thursday night kicks off, voting is closed. Unless the vote is specifically for a Sunday game or whatever, then I would do differently. But otherwise, Thursday night kickoff is the end of voting.
Yeah. My bad. I'll get one this week. I got to just remember to look at that chat before Thursday Night Football.
And I got the Malort shot bet from last week, which I'm pretty sure we didn't make one. If any listeners can say we did, then I'm welcome to hear it.
The way I positioned it is we should all take one, including Jackie.
We're all doing one because we forgot to do
And then if we find out there was a bet, next week, whoever lost that bet has to take a shot on top of their other shot, potentially. Oh, you're just going straight bottle.
You got a chaser.
We only have 3 shot glasses here. And
We have
he
a
doesn't
ton
mind
of
pulling
shot
out the
glasses
bottle.
in the cabinet.
Yeah,
I've seen Heebs
whatever.
take a pull off more out the bottle if you can.
So cheers to the Malort.
Cheers to
All
Malort.
lose this week.
Oh, gross.
It's not good, but it's not as bad as when I first had it.
Yeah,
I think it grows on you.
It grows on you.
It does grow on you, yeah. Jake, you just gotta start getting in these bets, and after if you're like me, after 5 or 6 weeks, you lose every one, then you're like,
I was gonna say, you get about 4 or 5 of these bad boys in
I
you.
don't want to do that every week.
That was my first one, I think, this year.
Like once
It was.
a
And it might not
year.
even been legit, but hey.
That's a once a year type of shot.
You really don't think that's good at all?
we didn't even fucking. Did we decide on a
I've
bet
tasted
for next
many
week?
worse shots.
No, we still haven't decided on a bet for
damn
next
it.
week yet.
All right, Jackie, make the bet for us for next week.
Yes.
What do you think?
The Malort shot bet.
Yeah, Malort shot.
Does
It can
it
be
have to
anything.
be-
It just be somewhat
But-
football related.
Now you're involved in it, and you have to make a pick and do the shot if it
Yep.
doesn't work out.
Once you're in, you're in.
There ain't no going back.
I need to think about it for a minute.
Okay,
we
we'll
can.
kick back.
Yeah, we'll come
Yeah.
back to it.
We'll give you like half the show.
So, fab spending.
This is so awesome this week.
Yeah, fab spending. So I spent $33 on Woody Marks. Next highest bid was $23 by Ashley. You're welcome, Ashley, for blocking you from inheriting that train wreck.
She got a train wreck of herself.
God damn it. Maybe he'll bounce back next week. I don't know, but I finally make a move on waiver wires, and that's what I fucking get. This is my whole season. Just everything just goes wrong. I'm just cursed. What are you gonna do?
Do you have success in your other leagues? Is there something going good?
I'm still alive in the Guillotine League.
Alive is not going good, though.
No, it's not going great because I lost Malik Neighbors and almost lost. I did pick up Javante, though. I bid a bunch on Javante and Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor went for like $2. I think I bid like $45 and he went for $47. And I was like, well, I'm going to throw a bid on Javante too.
How much do you have for bidding?
You have $100 for the whole season.
So same thing we do.
And but also in that league though, once you're out of money, you cannot make moves, so you can't bid 0 on stuff. So like, if your defense is on bye on week 17, you got $0.
So you got to
you're
be
stuck
smart
with that
with your
defense.
money. All
Yes,
year.
you need to have a couple
Okay.
bucks left at the end.
That helps me like it a little bit more. That you have to be so strict with your budget because if you
Yeah.
just go like $0 right away and just pick up free agent guys, if you get 2 good players,
Nope.
you might be okay.
But I spent like 27 on Javante, and I think the next highest was like 25, and I was like, I honestly feel better about getting Javante for 25 and having more money left over. he's only a couple points behind Jonathan Taylor this year. He's been good.
He's gonna fall off.
But there's that league, and then the other league I'm 3-2,
waiting
and
for
I'm
it.
doing okay. It's just this league that I'm cursed.
Okay. At least you got some other, because that's like the worst. Like,
I
there's
know.
been times I've had
Everything
like
goes
2 or
wrong.
3 leagues, and it's like if both leagues are bad or all 3 leagues are bad, it's just like it's the worst feeling. Like, or if you play in like one league, hopefully there's no one here I'm making feel bad because their teams are not going good like yours and it's only league because it does suck. You know, it kind of ruins the whole season for you.
To be fair, I think you brought this on yourself because you called yourself a 5-star man, and you're 0-5. So you're really running with this whole Dennis thing here.
That's what the stars are for. Losses. The only one in the league who has all 5 of them within 5
Is it like
weeks.
Pokemon? You're trying to collect them all? You know?
Yes, essentially. But we added a rule this year where you can trade picks. So I'm just trying to have fun with that right now. I've been chatting with people about my players for picks. So I'm just playing for next year now. I'm going to see how many picks I can get next year. And next year I'll have a lot of high picks and I'll ruin all those too and lose again. But yeah, I mean, I've already basically, I've surrendered on this year. This 0-5, and if my team actually looked good and I was 0-5, I was like, man, I'm getting unlucky. But it's like, no, I'm scoring like 80 points a week.
You're gonna have a hard time winning a game. This
Yes,
season.
exactly.
You're gonna win 1 or 2 just because it's fantasy football. You're just gonna have one of those seasons, but like where no one's gonna know where it's gonna come from. You're gonna be the like picked lose. Honestly, the bet right now for Fab every week should just be you versus the, the host.
Me versus the field.
just keep it going.
I got that dildo and I want to keep it. Yeah, next Fab spending, we had Ashley. She gets Mr. Drop the Ball for a touchback himself, DeMercado for $29. Next highest bid was 5 by Vicky. Bit of an overspend. I don't know what he wound up with this game. Did he even have good points? I mean, that's a fumble.
I mean, he was about to have a crazy
Yeah, he was
game
about to
because
have
that
a
was a
very good
70-yard touchdown or something,
Yeah.
right? Like that was probably like 14 points that
But he
went
still
down.
gets the yards.
So it'd be like a 5-point play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still pretty good, but I mean, maybe that was his only play. So I don't know.
What did DeMercado do for points?
Oh, Red, not good.
And then Ashley was very involved in the waiver this player because the next highest one was Darren Waller, Mr. I'm still in the NFL again. Goes for $11 to Ashley, and there were no other bids.
Ashley, if you listen to this, that was probably a genius move. I don't know if anyone bidded on it. I was having a hard time not making a bid on him, but I had like a pretty good tight end. At least I feel like I did. But I really liked Waller, and I wish I would have went with my gut because I would have put a bid on. I would have lost anyway. I would have put 11. But what he did last week, and Tua seems to really play well when he has a good tight end. I think he's going to have one of those seasons. Like, who was their tight end last year? Did the same thing. Like,
Yeah, he's on the Steelers now.
I can't think of his name wrong.
They
But like
traded him away, but yeah, I know what
Waller,
you're
if
talking
he's
about.
healthy, is better.
Yeah, but Waller's.
And they don't have Tyreek Hill now.
Wasn't
gonna
Waller
be-
retired a year ago and then he came back?
Yeah,
and then he
but-
got hurt, so he retired again. Now he's back in the NFL. Like, what? I don't even know what this guy's doing. What?
He needs money. He left. His
Well,
wife
I
left
guess.
him or whatever. She's like a WNBA player. And now he's like,
I guess, but
get the bank account back
I
up.
don't know if he's good enough anymore.
Maybe
Maybe
he's
they'll
looked
pan out.
pretty good. I would have thought the same thing, but like he's looked good out there. And this is a guy who has had some pretty crazy seasons. And I just feel like they don't have Tyreek Hill now. Waddle can't be like a target hog type player. He does pretty well for his size, but like they need like another body, and I think Darren Waddle's going to be it. I think Ashley's going to have a big pick there. I think that's going to be. I think maybe I'll be looking back at the end of the season. That's like he's like a top 3 tight end, and it's going to be a big point.
Also, I didn't write down the price, but Mike picked up Rico Dowdle this week. We'll get into that later. But it was like for $1, maybe $2.
So I was with Michael Carter on here. Did that happen after? Because Vicky picked up Michael Carter, and he's probably the best free agent ad this year or this week.
Well,
No.
He didn't
Not
crack.
over Rico Dowdle.
He didn't crack
Michael
the
Dowdle
top.
has like Dowdle's going to be like not starting eventually though.
Right.
Like, Michael Carter looks like the starter in Arizona. Like I mean that's a big pickup. Like
Well, but Benson's only gonna miss like 3 weeks.
Vicky
or
picked
4
I
weeks.
thought Benson was out longer.
I thought Vicky picked
I mean, they
him
put
up
him on
there.
IR, but I think it was like
Or no,
he's
Mike
missing
picked
4
up
weeks.
Dowdle.
So
Okay.
put him on IR.
I thought he was
Vicky
out
gonna
the
miss
season.
4.
Okay, that might be different then.
Oh,
Then I guess that
he had
it's a good
30
pick for a
points.
couple weeks.
Well, also like didn't DeMercado get more action in that game?
No, Michael had like
Carter had all of
great-
it
he had
on.
he had
Okay.
better
Okay.
snap share than both Connor or the other guy you mentioned, have had all season. So he's got more of the workload than those
okay.
guys even were
Okay.
getting. So like they were like all in on Carter. So
Okay.
like I thought he was going to start.
Well,
all year.
whatever. I went by the value people went for, not what they produce on the field. So these were the 3 highest
I
spent money on players, not the 3 highest productions. That's why.
Gotcha. She might have
Rico
got
Dowdle
him for
wasn't
cheap.
down
I thought
there.
he was a higher bid. I didn't realize he was like a lower bid.
Or maybe it was, but maybe it was Saturday. Maybe I only looked at Thursday.
That's probably what it was.
It could be that too. But yeah, that's all I had in the fab spending. Obviously, there was some other stuff, but I didn't write it down. Trade block.
I'll sell you my candle for a nickel. How about 2 cents? Okay.
We have nothing so far, but me and Jackie have a little thing cooking for a while. We're just gonna do it live on air. We'll shake hands and call it a day.
Do it.
We can.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So Jackie really wanted Matt Stafford from me. So we were talking about that for a while.
Beautiful man.
He's been a good
Choice.
quarterback this year. I think he's like top 5.
Might
If
be
he's going
on.
to throw 2,000 yards to Puka this year, he's going to be a top 5 quarterback, and they're throwing it a lot. She also wanted DK Metcalf, which I was like, that's kind of
You're only
one of my
good
only
player?
good players. So like
did
if
say
we're
so.
talking that, then we're gonna need to start talking about trading picks. So the current situation we have is I'm going to trade Matt Stafford and DK Metcalf for Brock Purdy, Daryl Mooney, and a 3rd round pick next year. What do y'all think?
I think whoever is getting the 3rd round pick is winning very big. That's me.
Think so?
You
Oh
think
yeah,
so?
absolutely. I
I
think
mean,
you're not
DK
valuing draft picks as much as you
DK
should.
Metcalf was a 4th round pick, and he's a top 12 wide receiver this year so far.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, DK's worth probably a 3rd round pick this year, but I'm getting your next year's 3rd round pick instead of this year's. I mean, this is the nature of trading picks. Jackie's going for it this year. I'm
Yeah.
shipping this year, and I'm going for it next year.
I'm not
That's
saying you
fine.
can't do the trade. I'm just thinking that's
That's
Stafford,
what I was
she also wanted Stafford, because I felt bad. First we were going to do DK Metcalf. We kind of scrapped the Stafford thing. We were going to do DK for Mooney and the 3rd round pick, and I was like, I feel like that's not worth a 3rd round pick, to be perfectly honest. So I was like, I'll throw in a quarterback.
things are going to get crazy if that's like the level we set the picks at. And also, were we going to trade 3rd round picks? I thought we were going to
Yeah.
trade only 3rd
Third.
rounds where we start.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't trade 1st or 2nds. You can trade your 3rds.
The league could
I mean, I look back.
Crazy.
I
if
look
that's-
back on 3rd round picks for 2 years before I did that, and I was like, they're like 50-50 on being like good or bad. That's kind of the cusp of where you're drafting. I was like, this guy is kind of like wide receiver 2, running back 2 status. Is usually where a 3rd round pick is.
Yeah. I feel like it
You might be getting a wide
it should be a
receiver
little
1.
bit degraded though. Like even like in the real NFL, typically draft picks the later out they are degraded a little bit in value.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a very high pick to give up because 3rd rounders literally make and break your teams. So getting extra 3rd rounders, I think it's a great idea.
They break
like
your team.
you want to like build
Because you
up
pick
capital.
fucking-
It's going to be incredible.
You pick a quarterback in the 3rd round, then he gets hurt in the 2nd game of the season, and you're like, fuck.
Well, if you have good drafting skills,
Yeah.
then
Should've
having
known.
extra 3rd round
Should
picks.
have known Joe Burrow was going to get hurt. Every other year, I'm an idiot. I forgot it was the hurt year.
Well, I just think you're gonna feel it next year. You're gonna be in the draft, and you're gonna be kicking yourself if you don't win. That's how I would not give up a 3rd
I
round. unless I
might,
feel like I'm
but
winning.
that's
Yeah,
the
but you-
gamble. Is that
you go for
now
the win.
I have an option to win this year?
I love
Now
the-
I'm getting 2 good players. Like, and that's what you want to do, right? Like,
Yeah.
you take someone that's losing
this-
bad. Like, hey, all right, you're sucking. I'm gonna give you a 3rd round pick next year because whatever. Next year if I don't win, but I can win this year, maybe.
I like it.
And I'll throw it.
I hope you're right.
Anyone who says
I would feel really bad if it doesn't work out. If I were you,
I might not be right. I don't know. I might
oh,
kick
it's
myself.
the same as the
but-
NFL. I mean, you take the swing. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Like for the Rams, they traded a lot to get Stafford,
Yeah.
and they won the Super Bowl. They could have easily lost in the divisional round. They could have easily lost in the championship round. They could have easily lost the Super Bowl that year, but they happened to win it. So it's like fantastic trade for you guys, and it worked out well for the Lions too. But there's tons of trades like that in the NFL where it's like, hey, you're kind of shipping off your future a little bit, so you're really hoping you get it right now, aren't you? And it's like, yeah, once in a while it works.
I'll
Most
give
of
you
the time it
Jonathan
doesn't work.
Taylor for 2/3. Let's keep it going. I'll just build up. I'll take your team for next
that
year.
doesn't make
Wait,
sense.
I could use a running back. What do you?
You don't have a third trade anymore.
I could get someone.
Get Kyle's 2/3, and then we'll talk.
I mean, that's another thing. We could piece together if someone collects a lot of thirds, you could trade them off and then try to start competing. But I've already shipped. My ship has sailed this season. I'm not trying anymore. I'm selling off for next year, is what I'm doing.
I can't believe
Kyle's
it's
in-
five and five.
Kyle just admitted he's in tank mode in week 5.
Correct.
After 5 weeks, Kyle's in tank mode.
I think that might be a record. We should see like
If,
when
they were,
the worst
if there was
person starts selling
anything
players
promising
every
on
year.
my team, maybe I wouldn't. But Jamar Chase, I finally had a good game again. Thank fucking God. But he's been terrible. Maybe he'll be better now that Flacco got traded there. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened at the end of that game. That Jamar Chase got like a shit ton
Garbage
of points
time
all
is
of a
what
sudden.
happened.
Like, holy shit.
Not necessarily. The Lions
That's what I-
lost
that's
their
what-
corner. They lost 2 corners in that game, and they literally had a guy who's been on their roster for like 3 days put in. And as soon as that happened, like Chase just like went off.
Okay.
So there's probably some direct correlation. I think the Lions were somewhat in prevent because they were already pretty high, but I won't say that wasn't legitimate. Like they were trying to come back, and the Lions were trying to stop them. They just didn't have
What
it.
do you think of this, Heebs? Think who's winning this trade? Me or Jackie?
First thing I'm going to say is that you are officially in the second end phase of the dentist system. You are neglecting emotionally your fantasy football team.
Yes, I mean,
The third round pick is huge. I mean, none of these players in this trade would warrant a third round pick.
I
Like,
agree.
not even close.
I
DK
agree.
Metcalf is a wide receiver 1 right now. How does that not warrant a third round
True.
pick?
No, that's true.
If you were picking right now and his production so far this season, he's worth.
No,
he's
you're
worth it
right.
To be in the top 12
You're
wide
right. You're
receivers
right.
picked.
You're right. He should be a third or he should be a third round pick. No, I stand corrected there. You're right.
I mean,
got him
it
in
would
the
be
fourth-
close.
I got
He's
him in the
probably a
fourth
third or
round.
fourth rounder. He's
I got him
probably
in the
around
fourth
where
round,
he
which is what
was.
I agreed to. But I mean, I made my bold prediction at the start of the season. He might lead the league in touchdowns, and he still might. He's not quite on pace to do it right now, but he might have.
I hope this is a domino effect for the rest of the league because I just want the chaos.
I do too.
I think next year could be absolutely insane.
I think it's going to be way more fun if we do this more often. And I don't think it's always going to happen in week 5. But I mean, my team just looked so fucking bad. I'm literally averaging less than 80 points a week, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just like, dude, what am I going to do?
Well, you
with
start
this?
selling off your players week 5, yeah.
Well, I mean, I might bring that average up a little bit, but I'm like, dude, it's already fucked. Like,
Yeah.
what if they, like I said, if there were promising things on my team, I thought I could turn it around. Maybe I wouldn't be doing this now.
I'm not.
I've just looked at my
hating on
team
you
and
at
I'm
all.
Is
like,
that what we
man.
should make the bet? Is will Kyle win a single game?
Well, that's a
That's
Well, he's
long
gonna-
term bet.
Yeah, he's
That's
gonna
a
win.
long term bet. I mean, maybe not,
Okay.
because I'm selling now. And
You still got Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase could single-handedly win a game, even with.
I have
Joe
him
Flacco.
for now.
Yeah.
But if someone would like him, I'm open to trading for picks. Drake London. Phoenix looked a little better last week. Maybe Drake London will be
I
good.
really hope like
I'm offering-
all the
I'm
players you
offering
saw
him.
off all just go off, and you're just like, looking at the end of the year, like I had the best roster in the league, and it's all gone. Chase.
I mean, if
starts
someone wants to
winning.
do the math and see if I would have actually done good with the players I had and won the whole thing, I'd be a little pissed. But if I but on the flip side,
This conversation might come back up in like 3 months.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. But yeah, if anyone else is interested, we got 2 people sitting here right now. I got Drake London. I got Jamar Chase. I would
See,
like
I'm
some
still.
third-
I still
would like
think
some-
I want picks for next year. My strategy coming into this league, or this year in this league, was I didn't want to draft quarterbacks. I didn't want to draft tight ends. That's always been my normal strategy. But really, what my strategy was I just built up my bench. Because if you look at my bench compared to everyone else's in the league, I can actually have another starting roster. Where most people are like their benches are getting them like 5 points. I could put together another starting roster. I wanted to build up draft picks for next year. I was like, okay, good. So you keep trading that. But now with you trading already, I don't know if I'm going to be able to even get anything. They can get Jamar Chase for a third round.
If you're looking for picks, Jim, I mean, you can take a look at who I have.
I wanted
And
a player
you'll-
on
I
your
don't-
team, and you
yeah,
wouldn't trade
well,
him to me. That's who I want.
Yeah, I couldn't do Njigba because he is my only reliable
Give
wide
you-
receiver that I have.
Well,
So
you,
I'm like,
So
I-
you got
I
DK
can't.
now.
you see,
Well, now, but I didn't.
you have DK. You also don't have a third round pick. I can give you that third round pick back, and you bring Jackson Smith, the Jigba, back here. I might give you something else to sweeten it, but you get your third rounder back. And now you don't feel so bad.
Get your third round back plus get Kenneth Walker off of him
You can have Kenneth Walker.
I would
in
need
a
more
third.
than
for Jackson
Kenneth
Smith and Jigba.
Walker.
I would totally give you Kenneth Walker in a third right now for your Jigba.
I might need
I'll give
more
you
than
both
that.
those running backs
Take
in a
that.
third
Take
rounder.
that. Take that.
both
What?
those running backs, plus your third rounder back, and you give up in Jigba. But who's your
Wait.
other wide receiver? Because now you have DK and
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen.
Jordan
Jordan
Addison.
Addison.
Oh, that's a good wide receiving core.
Take that. You
don't take
can
it right
walk
now.
out there with Barkley and Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, and I'll
Yeah.
also have
Don't let
Justin
him tell you what to
Jefferson, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Jonathan Taylor, this guy named Quidshot Junkins is pretty good.
But you'll have no third round pick next
I
year.
don't know if they're up. I'll probably have a
Dude
championship.
wasn't even a
Hey.
Brown when I let him
Would
go.
you take Jordan Addison?
No, not for a third.
Well, no, not for a third.
Oh, you're
but-
gonna give me more stuff? I think you're just saying like a third.
No, I gotta think about that. We gotta.
You can definitely talk to me about trading
Okay.
back since this
Okay.
Yeah.
can't
Well,
speak. But
This
I will-
was a week long process.
Yeah.
This wasn't a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah. I
We've been
can't
talking
do
about this
that
for a
now.
while. We decided to announce it.
I will
on
say
air.
this because of that comment. If you are trading draft picks, do think about it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because
There's a lot of
you
back and
will
forth.
make next season miserable for yourself if
Yep.
you're trading away third round, fourth round, fifth round picks and trying to. go
Well,
on
if you
this
trade
season.
one pick away,
should we like?
I think
cap
you're
it at
okay.
2?
But
I mean, we'll see. Maybe I guess
I
we'll
didn't make any rules. You can trade
I
as many
would
picks as you
no.
want
I wouldn't
away.
cap it. That's
Yeah.
If someone wants to trade all their friggin' picks away,
I
let them.
feel
Yeah,
like you're a good
yeah.
thought exercise because you're already giving up.
I
think it's going to be really.
I
Interesting
wanted
what
to get this
happens.
going, and I do want to see how the league reacts to it. Because I feel like some people are going to be like, oh, it's a bunch of bullshit. Kyle's giving away all his good players to Jackie. And really, it's just a quarterback that I got off the waiver wire, for one thing. That's who Matt Stafford is. He was not drafted, or if he was, he got dropped. I got him off the waivers, but he's been fantastic. Because Joe Burrow got hurt, and I had to pick up somebody, and apparently all these teams have 3 quarterbacks in the roster. No one thought Matt Stafford was worth rostering. And then my 4th round pick. I felt like a win for me because this year's fun.
Oh, you gave up a fourth rounder in it?
No, I'm not giving him a 4th rounder.
Oh.
DK Metcalf was my 4th round
Oh,
pick.
your fourth round. Okay, I
Yeah.
was like, okay,
Yeah.
well, that's different. Okay, I see now.
Okay, do we make this official?
Yeah.
We,
Stick the hand out. Shake it.
Brock Purdy, Darnell Mooney, 3rd round pick, and I get.
DK Metcalf and Matt
Matt
Stafford.
Stafford.
Let's do it.
It's a gentleman's agreement.
The hands of clamps. We'll send it through afterwards. And yeah, you can't do... If you want to trade pick somebody, you got to text them or call them or meet with them, whatever. But there's no way to put it onto the app. So you need to do it in a different way. Me and Jake lived together, so it was pretty easy to discuss this over the last week. But you all have each other's numbers. We're all in the group chat. There's ways to make it happen. If it does happen, you need to text me, though, so I know that there's a pick involved. Don't just do the trade. Just text me first and be like, hey, we both agreed to this. We're going to send it through. But also, Richard's giving Lee a 3rd round pick. Just message me so I can write it down so I have it on record for next year. Because if you don't do that and there's no record of it, you're not getting the pick. You're just going to be trading away your players and fucking yourself. I have to know about it.
I can't wait for next year. It's going to be a fun draft.
I think this
It's
makes
going
it...
to be probably.
I think it's going to make it way more fun.
There's going to be people that are upset, though. People that probably don't listen to the podcast. There's going to be some people that are going to be a little upset. Once we get
I'm
into
going to text the
draft.
group. When I send the trade through, I know everyone's going to be pissed off, so I'm going to text the group as it gets accepted, and I'll be like, here's what happened with this trade.
Yeah.
I'm also getting Jackie's 3rd round pick for next year, and that's why this trade happened. I'm not just giving her my good players for Brock Purdy and...
Yeah, you got to have a caveat.
I was like,
Especially
Jackie, you
with
gotta
Big
give me.
Jackie.
I was like, you gotta give me something, Jackie. Like, I have to have a starting lineup at least and have some sort of hope of winning a game. So,
Well,
give
this
me
is
one of your
good, too. You
quarterbacks
literally
and
had
give
the
me one of your
conversation
receivers.
here too.
Hmm?
I'm saying it's good you had the conversation here. Like people know you're not fucking
He
around.
did throw it out. Was it last week on the podcast that he's willing to trade for picks?
yeah, I was like, I'm willing to sell my
Nobody
players.
offered anything, so
Yeah.
I feel like nobody can be mad.
I'm just saying
Okay.
people are going to get mad now seeing it in action. I think
yeah.
people voted for it, and there's people that didn't vote for it that
Yeah.
are probably against it. I'm just saying, I am all for it.
People are gonna
this is
see
not me
Jackie's
trying
team-
to be negative at all.
You're gonna see
I'm all
Jackie's
for
team
it.
magically get better,
Okay.
and like, oh yeah, our husband's losing, so he trades all his good players. I'm like,
I
why don't you
think-
give up her 3rd round pick for next year?
I think
And
what she's giving
that's
up
a fair
is a lot.
What you
trade.
got to do, people? Start looking at those losing teams and
I mean,
say, hey.
and there's
We
you
can
can't punch this shit into it.
Vicky's 1-4 right now.
I don't think you can punch these kinds of things into a trade calculator and see who wins it either. Like, you got to make your own decision on these because, like, trading your picks for next year throws the player weight out the window. It's so, if anyone thinks that's unfair, that's on you. I thought it was fair. Jackie thought it was fair. We accepted the trade.
I don't like the trade, but I love the idea. I think it's a lot.
You think I win that trade?
That's fair.
I think whoever's getting that third rounder is winning.
I think
the draft pick should be
everyone who
way
complains
less.
about this is gonna think Jackie won this trade, and that's what they're gonna be pissed off.
She's
about.
also missing 4 games now, or 5 games. So like, it's not like it's a third round pick. Like it's already the value's already gone down on him. Like if you think about it in draft pick terms, I'm gonna get more value out of that third rounder because I'm not losing 5 games.
What do you mean losing?
Because now she's getting him now.
She's
season.
essentially trading.
You are getting
DK
5 more games of an elite player potentially.
She's getting
For
12
another season, but if
Yeah.
you look at this in a long-term thing, you are winning out much more than just that.
Yeah.
I would think
depends who I pick in the third round next year.
if I were making trades right now, like for what you did for for Metcalf, I would have to be like 5th rounder. That's it. That's like as high as I'd probably go. I think that would be like almost overpay at this moment in the season.
Crazy. He passes by.
I know, but I just think
He's one of the few wide receivers you got that be like, he's already eaten his bye. I can start him for the
draft
rest of the
capital
year.
going into like another season. Like I don't think you realize how like valuable that is. Well, clearly you know you're the one trying to make the deals now, so you're trying to build it up. I think it's going to be like there's a chance you could landslide next season and no one's going to have a chance. I could see that.
I
With getting third
doubt it.
rounders. With third rounders, yes. I'm going to be curious. I want you to do it. I want you to go all in. I want you to have like no roster. I want you to just all free agents. I want Chase gone.
That is what I'm going for.
Good. I want to see it.
Chase and London, if anyone's interested, those are like my only 2 good players left. But if anyone wants Chase or London,
I might.
toss me a fucking
I might.
offer. I'm more than willing to collect as many third round picks as I can possibly get
I potentially could give up a third rounder for
Chase.
or Drake. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Maybe I'll be too slow because now I think some other people might be. Those guys I think are a little bit more valuable than Metcalf. So I think those both could potentially get there. I think Metcalf though could be very good. So I don't want to like hate on it.
Metcalf's been better than London so far.
I mean, that's a huge
quite a
deal
bit.
to gain Metcalf for what she traded if you take away the pick. So I mean, her team just got a lot better.
If other people think you got a good team and you want to make a run, I think it's going to. This is how I want it to be. I want it to be kind of like this. Like the contending teams need to make a decision. Like I want to contend, and I want to win, and I'm going to sell off a little bit next year.
We almost have like
And the losing teams can be like, I suck. I'm making the decision. I'm out. I'm going to trade for picks next year and try to contend next year. That's kind of what I wanted. Like, because it sucks when you like for last year for me, I was a bottom tier team. I won a few games. I was like, man, I know I can't fucking win it. Like I know I'm not even going to the. I know I wasn't even going to the upper bracket. I was going to the lower bracket. It's like, man, it'd be nice to like have something going on still. Like
think it's smart
I can
for
do
that.
something and have some fun with this and try to like make a play for next year. And offer teams to be like, hey, I see you're going for the win. I see you're going for the championship this year. Like, hey, what are you willing to give up next year to make your team a little bit stronger this year? And if one team does it, then the other team needs to do it, and the other team needs to do it because they're all contenders. Like, fuck, I just watched Jim's team get better. And my team stayed the same. Now what do I do? It's like now I have to sell off and try to get a little better if I want to beat his team. And it kind of just
It's going to make it like a
little-
dynasty league feel a little bit.
A little
about
bit.
being a dynasty
A little bit
league.
of it,
Because that's how
yeah.
dynasty leagues work.
Yeah.
It's like you literally have two
You're playing-
sets of teams. One team that's
Yeah.
like, I'm in the playoffs, and you have the other team like,
But it's
"Hey,
not
we're
so
going to
much.
rebuild for 2 years.
Yeah, but it's not 2 years or 3 years. It's like I'm selling off next year for this year.
Well, you get more instant
and then you
satisfaction.
lose next year and be like, all right, now I can get back into it. And
Just tank for
I think it'll
3
be fun.
years straight. Build up so much draft capital that you just like win for another 2 years.
I have everyone's third round pick.
You just all
I get 12 in a row.
Third and fourth round, like yeah.
Take my first pick, my second pick, and then
Bunch of
12 in a
third
row, and
rounds.
my team's done. I picked the defense in the third round. What do you know?
Alright.
Yeah, that's the trade block. That went way longer than trade block usually goes. We had a trade live on air, so
What do you
That was
think,
fun.
Heebs?
I'm perfectly fine. Perfectly
Well, I
fine
mean, like
with
the
it.
value, the third rounder. I don't know if you mentioned like what you is that too
yeah.
much?
Who do you think won that trade? I can't remember if you
You did.
said who won it. I
Yeah.
think Jackie won it, or I won
Yeah,
it.
because I think I mentioned something first, because then I was like, oh, the third rounder's Wade, and then you mentioned DK Metcalf. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah,
I stood correct.
I made the argument of what's DK
So you like
worth
the
right
pick?
now.
You like the trade for Jackie?
I like it for both. I mean, it makes sense for Kyle to make this move. It's definitely good for Jackie for now.
I mean, Jackie can keep
she is
selling,
going
too.
to miss that third round pick next year.
Jackie can eyeball other teams now and be like, I got a fourth round pick. Who wants to give me a running back?
Who wants Jonathan Taylor?
And
third,
then all of a
fourth,
sudden,
fifth?
bing bang boom, Jackie's got a
Right.
fucking stacked team. And yeah, next year we'll suck for her.
Yeah, but that's how it goes.
But if you win it all this year and you got your name on the trophy 3 times, That's a record.
I'll take it.
You take
No
one
one's
year
done it.
off, and then you win 1 year. Take 1 year off, win 1 year.
I'll just quit. I'm done.
I won 3 times and I'm retired.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got to take over this team. This is the 12th team in the league. Yeah, they quit. They won last year, which is great, but you don't have a draft. You want to just play a free
Yeah, I'm
agents
missing
for the
my
year?
3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th round
You get your
picks.
first round pick and your second round pick, and then you got to sit for 5 rounds.
I would instantly take whoever my first round pick is and offer him to someone for a third. Second, same deal. Like, who wants some good value right now? We got to build up for next year.
Well, plus with keepers now, like first round's going to be weird too, because if you keep someone, that's your first round pick. So you can either keep someone, lose your first round, or not keep someone and take a pick in the first round.
It's true.
We're just going to throw another monkey into the whole drafting thing.
Next
I
year's
think
gonna be
next year's going to be. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be fun for me, anyways.
So if you do a keeper, it has to be your first round pick?
You're giving up your first round pick for your
Okay.
keeper, yes.
So if your team's not good enough, yeah, you're not going to probably keep anyone.
Yeah, you cannot keep anybody. Yeah, I mean, the other option was you keep them one spot above where you drafted them, but I kind of hate that rule because I feel like it just gives too much of an advantage for like those random, 8th round, 9th, 10th round picks that you to just like blow up, and it's like say Ibuka next year. It's like, yeah, I got him in the 7th round. It's like, so he's a 6th round pick next year.
Yeah.
He should be a first round pick, and you get him in the 6th round. That's such a humongous advantage that I didn't want to give to anybody. And then the next year you keep him for the 5th round pick and the 4th round pick. And it's like you get like
Typically
6
those
years of
leagues
advantage.
will give it like 2 years because of that can
Well,
happen.
we agreed on this year you can only keep a guy for 2 years.
Right.
So the 3rd year you have to give him up.
And that's normally not how they do
When-
it for leagues like ours, but we put
Yeah,
that in
I
there.
mean,
Normally it's the ones
in
where
ours
they
I would
do
only
the
get that
escalating
much.
pick.
When do you have to decide by?
Draft day.
It's
Like
well,
on the day
it's
of the-
Before or after your draft order?
who your keeper is.
Because that would, I mean,
Maybe
me,
before-
You'd have to know your
me
draft
personally,
order.
I would probably wait to decide who to keep or not, depending upon like if I end up with the 12th pick again, I might just say "Fuck it, I'm just.
But we
gonna
should
have
also
somebody.
think about it how we would have
We didn't
to
really
do
talk
it.
about
First
that, I
pick
guess,
go
yeah.
first, and then they
s-
take and see if they want it. Okay, do you want to keep a player? No. Second pick goes because then that could also be a strategy for the later round people because like they might be like, okay, we know there's this guy gone, this guy gone, this guy gone. I'm the 4th pick though, and now I can get
If I can upgrade,
Puka
Or
Nacua
not.
at 4th overall. I'm gonna just take that and not keep whoever my
yeah.
best player was.
It's a good question.
So we should think of that because
We have to hammer out those details, I guess.
Yeah, do
that's the way
we
you're
can decide.
supposed to do
there,
them.
there
is
should
you're
there
supposed to,
should
like,
be a
draft.
cutoff as to when you. I mean, I personally think that we should know our draft order before we
You should.
decide to let someone go or keep rather.
Yeah, you don't know your draft order until like 10 minutes before the draft.
Right,
It's
yeah.
part of the problem.
Well, that should.
Just do it the day of. I mean, people. Why you just do it because people think you're cheating or something if you don't do it before?
No, in the past, I've done it like a week beforehand in the past. Whereas it's like, yeah, do people want to know beforehand? I think we voted 1 year and people were like, I do want to know beforehand. So I just did the randomizer and I recorded it. And I was like, here's the thing. But then I think the next year we voted for it, people were like, I don't want to know beforehand. So I was like, okay, then we'll just randomize it at the draft. Which is also fine. This last year, we're like, let's do something fun. So we did the little Smash Brothers thing, which I think was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And we can do other stuff like that. But if we're going to do stuff like that, then it has to be the day of the draft when everyone's together so we can all do
Yeah.
whatever the thing is.
It's fine. I think
together.
you can do that the day of the draft, then do the keepers, and then give it like a half an hour, for that time just for people, because then you can have the board
Give a
up,
little
and
bit of
then
thought.
you're the number 1 pick. It's like, hey, you got 5 minutes, and then go put your player out there, and then that number 2 pick goes, and they put their player up, and you have to take 30 minutes before the draft to do it. I think you can do that.
Yeah, but if you're the 5th pick, you get to wait till the 5th pick to be like, I'm going to keep my keeper or not keep my keeper.
Yeah, because you get to see what happens in front of you.
Okay.
Because you
That's
need
fine.
to know, like, again, there's going to be a team that's going to have
Yeah, but what happens when
Jamar
like
Chase.
yeah, what
and-
happens when like the 2nd pick overall says I want Saquon Barkley, but I'm the 6th pick and I'm like that's going to be my keeper.
Well, you'd be keeping.
Saquon. I don't have him, but say I had Saquon, but next year I rolled the 6th pick.
Oh yeah.
But
it
the
would-
2nd
it
pick
would-
comes in and
yeah,
it's
you
like,
should
well, I
have
want
your-
Saquon. I'd be like, well, I'm going to keep him, so you can't have him. So I can't just wait and be like, do I want to keep my keeper or not?
Oh, I
Because
see.
then
yeah,
it
that's-
fucks
well,
up
no,
the people
because
in
the
front of you
first
because they don't know if
round-
you're keeping them or not.
Well, yeah, because then what happens is then the draft starts at the empty slot, so then they're the first pick. Unless I'm
Well-
not understanding what you're saying. Because you're talking about, okay, first pick goes.
Yeah.
They keep Saquon.
Well, the first
Pick
doesn't
2
make sense to
goes,
keep
they
anybody.
keep
They
Jonathan
who they
Taylor.
want.
Third pick goes, I'm not keeping anyone. So 4th pick
Yeah,
goes.
but say the
and they
2nd
keep- pick.
pick says I'm picking Jonathan Taylor. I'm not keeping anyone. I'm picking Jonathan Taylor. You know what I mean?
Well, he wouldn't pick yet. We would do the keepers first. The whole first round keepers would be selected, and then you start the draft after that.
Okay, so if you want to keep someone, you know your position, then you decide, like, I'm taking my keeper at that position.
So you might be the fourth pick, and you're going to be the first pick in the
I
actual
get what you're
draft because
saying.
you didn't do your keeper. And then you might only have 2 picks that go in the first round, 4th pick and the 11th pick, and then you start the second round as normal.
That does make sense. We'll probably have to go over it again at some point, but
Yeah, we'll have to
Yeah.
explain it on draft day just
That
so
can
people
be
understand.
done later. Let's
Yeah.
move on.
let's move on.
That was a
Unless
tangent.
anyone else wants to make a trade right now. London? Chase? Okay. Injuries. I only had one this week. There might have been more, but Marion Hampton, who was he was starting to break out and he hurt his ankle and he's going on to IR. So 4 weeks, no Marion Hampton.
Poor Mike.
Sorry, Mike.
Pour one out for you.
Jake says there's one
Brenton
more.
Strange was placed on IR.
Oh, that was Monday night. Yeah,
That was Monday night. And then also Trey Benson, which,
he was already on IR.
yeah.
Oh no,
No, he wasn't.
last week.
He played last week.
Yeah, he was placed on IR during this past week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it was like a yeah. That's all I had for injuries. Not much.
Yeah.
Then we'll do the matchup recap. So myself versus Lee. Lee wins 130.88 to 80.36. So he squeaked one out by 50. Lee was led by Dak again, Igbuka again, and this time Bill Krosky had a good game. He's been pretty good too. I was led by the rare Jamar Chase showing, Matt Stafford, and Teteroa McMillan, who hasn't been too bad. Yeah, I didn't have much on my team. Lee also had a lot going on in his team.
Lee was in the finals last year, right? Because he beat
Correct.
Reed in the finals.
Lost to
He might have the best team in the league this year, too.
yeah.
Not to say his best team last year, but this year he definitely has a really good team. Igbuka has been incredible. I wonder how he's going to do once Evans is back, because now Godwin's back already, too.
Yeah.
I
No,
wonder if
Godwin's
that's-
back, but Evans went out.
But he's so good.
So once all three are in.
He's so good, but I think it's going to hurt his upside a little bit. But regardless, I mean, he's got a stacked roster. I mean, Bill Krosky is like his 3rd running back, who looks like he's getting a starting position now. Igbuka has been one of the top players in all of fantasy, not just as a rookie. And he also gets Dallas's receiver back,
CeeDee
Lamb. He's
Yeah.
got Lamb,
And Bucky Irving on his bench.
Bucky
And
Irving's
he
in
still
there
put
now.
up 130 points.
and he also
I mean, the
has
Dak to
Achane.
CD combo could be brutal. Does he have another quarterback? Does he have Jordan Love?
Yeah, I think Jordan Love. He has somebody. He had another good quarterback. 'Cause when he traded for Dak, I was like,
no,
why
he's
did he?
got Bo. He's a
Oh,
Bo
he's got
lever.
He's a Bo lever. But
Oh, no, he's not, 'cause he benched him.
he did trade for Dak after Bo didn't really do much. But yeah, Lee, if you're listening, hell of a job this year. It's a good
Lee,
team.
if you'd like to make your team a little better, I have players to trade.
He's got better receivers than you.
And you have draft picks to give.
Who's his other wide receivers? He's got
He's
Igbuka.
got Lamb, Igbuka, and he's got
Garrett Wilson.
His team is like ridiculously
Yeah,
stacked.
that's pretty good.
I think I might have one of the best teams, but I think Lee's is better than mine. The only problem is Lee's got to also be better throughout managing his season throughout the whole season. Or his team the whole season. We'll see how that goes.
All right, next up we had Tiff versus Poor. So Tiff wins this one, 87.72 to 83.18. So a real barn burner. It's high scores everywhere. Tiff led by Josh Allen, Nico Collins, and Tony Pollard, though none of them broke 20 points. Poor was led by Daniel Jones, Travis Kelce, and Devontae Adams. There's not much to talk about in this one. These teams both did terrible this week. It was kind of the Bills didn't do great. That's Tiff's team, and the Ravens didn't do great, and that's Poor's team.
Yeah, Poor's injuries to the Ravens does not help.
mean-
That's probably that strategy, though.
Yeah,
Just
it's
to
It's a
go all in.
bad year to go Raven heavy.
Yep.
Yep.
If you've done it last year, you might have the best team in the league.
Yeah. Jim versus Vicky. Jim beats his wife.
All the time.
124.62 to 107.46. Jim, led by Jonathan Taylor again, Justin Fields again, and Justin Jefferson again. And you got a big 3 right there. Justin Fields has been great for 2 weeks in fantasy. In real football,
They're ass.
Justin Fields is the best fantasy player to like how awful he was in actual NFL like I've ever seen. Like he's
Yeah.
just incredible in fantasy.
the
He's like
huge
just
disconnect.
20 points, like no problem. He always gets 20. He's either gonna get 20 or 5. So I'm hoping to take advantage of those 20-point games for a little bit longer, but I'm still worried every time I put him in my roster.
Did you not feel confident putting Goff in?
I actually wanted to put Goff in, but
Well, not that bad.
the logic was...
Say he's MVP, but you never start him in your fantasy.
I know. Because, again, he's very efficient. He's not good as much for fantasy because he only goes 250 yards with 2 incompletions for 3 touchdowns and no picks. That's only like 18 fantasy points. Justin Fields literally runs for 50 yards and 2 touchdowns, throws 6 picks, and he still has more points than Goff. So, but what I'm doing there is I'm taking in against Vicky. I was like, okay, I'm the heavy favorite. Her team's kind of struggled so far, so I picked the guys who I thought had the higher floors. So the guys I know won't just tank my game, which, you know, if I put Jameson Williams in, he got like 1.2 points. I would never put him in that position because I feel like I'm the favorite, so I want the guy with low or higher ceiling or higher floor.
All right.
It makes sense. Vicky, she was led by Baker, Njoku, and Michael Carter, who we kind of talked about in the Fab spending. Yeah, Mike Carter was good. Njoku had his kind of like first good game of the season. The Browns are weird. They have another tight end there now who's been really good. I can't remember his name. Fenton. Yeah, Fennon's been kind of a target hog so far this year.
Dude tore it up at Bowling
target
Green.
hog, but
He looked like he was the best tight end in college football last year.
Yeah, I didn't know much about him, but I heard that he's been like incredible all like off season. Like
someone
they've
have
really like
I don't know.
He's the backup tight end there with a really bad offense. So he I
That's
think he
the
got
trouble.
picked up like week
Huh?
1, but he might have got dropped again right away because he had a really good week 1.
Oh, he's on waivers.
Well, they might have Sanders throwing the ball soon, so maybe he'll be good.
Maybe you need to get Fannin on your team. That's your upside play right there. You
Yeah.
get rid of whoever you have now and pick up Fannin. Who's your tight end? Who are you selling off there?
Who is my tight end right now? Oh, yeah, Isaiah Likely is my current tight end.
Oh, never mind. No one's paying anything for that.
I dropped Loveland because he sucks balls.
Oh, right. You went with Loveland.
Yeah. Well, top 10 draft pick, I assumed he wouldn't be uninvolved at all. But that's what he is. Mike versus Ashley. Ashley wins 118.34 to 115.84. So another very close game. I mean, Ashley would have won this one if it weren't for what's his nuts? DeMercado just dropping the ball on the 1 yard
Ashley
line.
did win it.
Oh, Ashley won it?
Yeah.
Well, she would have won by more.
I was like, wait a minute. I'm looking at it. Ashley got 118. Didn't you do that last week with them?
Yeah.
Cut.
No, I don't pretend to be good at this job. I do it in my free time. Ashley was led by Patrick Mahomes, Puka Nacua, and David Montgomery.
2 quarterbacks is OP.
Oh, yeah, 2 quarterbacks is OP in this league. She had Montgomery throwing for
that's right.
touchdowns.
Okay.
It's a bunch of bullshit. Mike was led by Rico Dowdle, who scored 30, and Christian McCaffrey and Justin Herbert. Yeah, Rico Dowdle, 30 goddamn points. Like,
200 yards.
it's out of the blue.
200 yards rushing.
Yeah. He was on the Cowboys last year. He sucked. He sucked all year this year, and all of a sudden I'm just going to put 200 yards down and score a touchdown.
Paid $5 for him.
$5 for Rico
There was,
Dowdle.
like-
And he put him right into a starting lineup. No questions asked. Like, I'm putting him in.
Boom. 30 points.
That guy probably won a lot of people in the league this week. With the buys and stuff, I'm sure a lot of people picked up Dowdle and started him.
I mean, yeah, he was a starting running back for the week, so people did pick him up. And yeah, that's the type of game you're hoping for because that's 2 players worth, 2 good games from players worth in 1 player.
Yeah.
That's an incredible game.
I was thinking Woody Marks could do that, but
Just wanted to point out that Mike would have won if he'd have put Waddle in for A.J. Brown. So
I
that
was
was
really
just...
hoping you were going to say a quarterback.
Mike fucked up his quarterback and lost because of it. That would be.
I would have lost my shit if you just.
No.
I saw that one week. I think week 2. I think he had
Did he
the
do that?
quarterback wrong. Yeah, I saw it. It just
Lost
made
the
me
game
laugh.
because of
I'm
it?
like, oh my god, Mike, not again. And he has like 3 quarterbacks again. I think it's just like no. We need to save him from himself.
Moral of the story is quit playing A.J. Brown.
I mean, this was his best week all season, wasn't it?
No.
AJ Brown's?
No,
He went off last
2 weeks
week.
ago, I think.
Week 3, he went for 19.9.
Okay.
Other than that, 6.8 was his biggest. Yeah.
Well, him, Hurts.
He is the
and
43rd ranked wide receiver currently in the league.
Yeah.
AJ
Brown, Hurts, and Barkley had a heart-to-heart after the game or something. So things are going to be going good, all right, Mike?
By heart to heart, you mean circle jerk. They play Soggy Cracker.
I mean, that's Hurts and Brown. I think Barkley's just joining in for a moment.
For team spirit.
Team spirit.
They're making Barkley eat the cracker.
Oh, God.
Next up we had Heebs versus Richard. Heebs wins 122.14 to 93.94. Heebs led by Javonte Williams, which is just fucking stupid. Stephon Diggs, again, just fucking stupid. And Jaden Daniels. Richard led by Sam Darnold, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Calvin Ridley as a pop-up game. Richard started Brock Bowers for some reason, even though he didn't play. Rookie mistake.
I tried to trade for Brock Bowers. He could have had a different player starting.
He should have done it. Jackie versus Carson's. Carson's wins 129.8 to 101.52.
Boo.
Boo Carson's. Carson's was led by Kyron Williams, Jake Turd Ferguson, and Deebo Samuel. Yeah, Jake Ferguson with 2 touchdowns and
He's been
I don't know, 100
incredible.
fucking
He's got more than 40 catches this year.
yeah.
As a tight end, and he just had like 10 catches and like 100 yards and a touchdown or
Damn.
something, right? Like, he just had a
Yeah,
monster
if
game.
Dak keeps this kind of shit up, he is winning MVP.
They
He
have
has
to win games. I don't know if they're going to win
Well, they won
games.
the
Their
last two.
defense is
Oh, they
so
won the last
bad
two.
that also helps Dak's numbers a lot.
It does. It does.
They're just not going to win enough games. I just don't think they're going to. They don't get to play the Packers every week.
They didn't play the Packers this last week. We were on bye.
Just got to take my shot.
They looked even better. Yeah, well.
I do want to say I also have Deebo in my work league, and he has been solid this year. He's a top 10 wide receiver.
Is Terry McLaurin playing?
No,
Is
he's
he
been
still
injured.
out? He's still
I
out?
think he's coming back this week. They said he was like starting to practice at the end of last week, so I think
I'm curious if that continues. I mean, I think it will to some extent.
Well, they're very
Because-
different roles. Like
Oh, I
they're
know.
not going to eat into each other. Like
No, I don't
Samuels
think so.
is kind of like
I
Swiss
know it's
Army
not.
knife.
Yeah, Debo is the guy you can dump it off to, and he'll just juke 3 guys and take it 20 yards every now and again.
If anything, this is probably going to help
It might-
Gary
might
Terry
make
because
him
now
better,
you have a
yeah.
guy that pulls coverage in, and Terry is more of like a deep threat. You know, like
Yeah.
he's going to have that speed to go over the top. So they might be a perfect combination. Maybe the Jaden Daniels thing will start really clicking once McLaurin's back.
On the flip side, Jackie was led by Jackson Smith and Jigba, Saquon Barkley, who had 6 carries, and Jordan Addison, who did he have a touchdown?
He did.
Yeah. Not much else, but he had
Nope.
a touchdown.
Game-winning touchdown.
It was the game. Yeah, it was the game. No, they scored a field goal to win the game, didn't they? I don't know what I'm talking about. That was too long ago.
I thought he scored a touchdown against them, but I could be wrong. You might be right. It might be a field
Yeah,
goal.
I don't remember.
Might have when they first. Might have when they first took.
He
the
did
lead.
score the last touchdown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might have when they first took the lead.
Yeah. So
They
that
might
could've-
have kicked
And then
off
it would have been like
that.
and the Browns maybe got a field goal to take the lead, and then like I thought it was a field goal winning
Could have
kind
been.
of game, but I might be wrong. I don't know. What did I write? I wrote something about it earlier. Yeah, that probably was the game winning touchdown. 'Cause I think they took the lead with like 25 seconds left.
Game-winning drive with 25 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, I think they scored a
But
touchdown there. I think that was Jordan Addison. Yeah,
I swear, because I was like in the corner and he like rolls
Yep.
over and
that was the touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, whoa, that's the game.
And that's it, I think.
It's one of the matchups.
We need a bet.
That is
Jackie,
all the
what's
matches.
the bet
Oh,
for
yeah.
this week?
Oh shit! Did we do a bet on kickers?
Oh god, no kickers, no kicker shit.
We didn't do a bet on kickers yet. though?
Never.
No, that'd be a fat bet though. Maybe like a bet where it's
No,
like
yeah. Oh, I thought we were doing a fat bet. That's not what I was doing.
no, the fat
Yeah.
bet I'll text out to the group. We need like a shot bet where
Shot
like
bet.
there's clear winners or losers, not who's gonna be the highest scoring kicker, because then we might all lose.
No, that's not what I was gonna. I was gonna say who kicks the longest field goal
Oh god, that's
of the week.
Nah, we need like a
gonna be hard.
That
pass
would be really hard.
we need a
But
pass or fail kind of bet
Yeah,
for the shot
a
bet. Like,
50-50
either you win
bet.
it or you lose it.
well, I don't know. What do you guys
Either way,
got?
we're winning because we're doing Malort. So, I mean,
I feel like you always bet on games, but
Usually, yeah.
yeah, because that's the easiest way to just do
Games
a
are like
50-50
Yeah.
bet.
Score Stat.
Or we could do stat, like an over/under on a stat.
I mean, we
Do
have
a Jordan
Titans
Love
Raiders
one.
who are both 1-4 playing.
Do a Packer one.
Who wins that game?
Ooh, who has more passing yards, Joe Flacco or Jordan Love? Actually, no, that wouldn't be fair because we don't know if Jordan or if Flacco's even going to
That would
start.
be too hard, yeah. And I feel like that favors Love by a mile. I mean, first game. It is elite Joe Flacco with some good receivers, but I don't think he's going over 300. Love can go 300 any game.
Lions are playing the Chiefs.
Easy W. Just kidding. I'll say that and then I'll be embarrassed.
Still not easy to go into Arrowhead and win.
No, that's going to be a tough game. They're a very pissed off team right now,
49ers
too.
versus
They're
the
going to not be a fun
Bucks.
team to play next week. I'm
Both
not
are
looking forward to it.
4-1.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, but not. I think it's just going to be a walkover.
I don't know. You guys got anything? I don't know.
I feel like San Francisco's got to go to Tampa Bay. I feel like Tampa Bay should take care of business in that one.
Yeah, they're definitely one of the favorites.
It's always tough for a West Coast team to fly to the East Coast and win.
Yeah. Plus, I just think Tampa's the better team right now.
Yeah.
Niners are okay, but I think they just have.
Oh man, how about Titans Raiders?
That's what she was saying.
Oh,
That's what I said.
Okay.
Titans Raiders are
I
both.
apologize.
No, you're
I missed
okay.
that one.
No.
They're both 1-4.
Wait. What's the bet though? We're just picking who wins.
Yeah, you don't want to do
Why don't
that.
we do something more fun, like how many picks are going to be thrown in that game? Gino's averaging like
Oh.
2.5.
That's actually-
Put the over/under at 4
Cam Ward's what's Cam Ward over?
Oh, you mean like for the whole game?
for
For
the
both
whole
teams.
game.
For both
Yeah,
teams.
I thought you were just talking about Gino.
No, for
like, damn,
no.
between Gino and
Between
Cam.
Gino and Cam Ward.
4 picks.
The
I'd say
over/under
I
at
mean,
4.
Gino's
3.5.
averaging like 2 and Cam's
I think
probably
3.5
averaging
is
like 1.
fair for that,
3.5
right?
is a fair bet.
2 for one for the other, and then it's
3.5?
like
Ooh.
if they both go for 2, then it's
I'm taking the over at
I
3.5.
think I would take the over too. I think there would be 4 picks in that game.
I'm taking it under.
Picks only, not fumbles.
Yeah, just picks.
Just
six.
between the quarterbacks. What if a running back throws a pick?
Yeah,
fine.
I like it.
No, pick's a pick.
So,
If a running back throws a pick, that's counting as a pick.
Well, because a lot of times they're just like, oh, just get the ball out there and just stop.
Oh, how often does a running back throw the ball?
Oh, Dave Montgomery does it.
I'm sure, yeah. But he throws touchdowns, not picks.
Yeah, that's
Running
true.
backs are
Hey,
probably-
Did you see his pass? Oh,
Running backs are probably throwing 100% touchdown rate this year.
that guy can throw. He's a former quarterback though. So.
Cam?
So many
No,
players.
David
do.
Montgomery.
Oh, Montgomery.
He was
Oh, I
a
didn't
high
know.
school quarterback. He was a high school quarterback in Cincinnati, and that was the first time he was back in Cincinnati in a long time. So they did that as kind of like a remembrance thing for him. But yeah, I like the pick idea. 3.5 picks. I'm going under.
You're going under, me and Heebs are going over.
All right, Jackie, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Jake?
Is there going to be more than 3.5 picks?
I feel like the under
Between
is
the Raiders and
I feel like the
Titans.
under is the smart bet.
The Raiders quarterback has
Yeah.
9
I
interceptions
feel
in 10
like
games.
I'll go side with Jim and I'll take the under.
Oh, he has 9 receptions in 5 games.
5 games. Did I say 10 games?
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant 5 games.
He
He's,
might-
he's almost only 2 a
He
game.
might get over the 3.5 by himself. We don't
He
even
could.
need Cam Ward to throw a
I
touchdown.
mean, if he does, he better be benched the following week. 13 interceptions in 6 games. That's got to be an Apple record.
All right.
That's a Brett Favre stat.
So we've got an official bet for next week.
I like it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Want some more of it.
I like doing weird bets. I don't like just doing pick a team. It's more fun to do stupid shit. We're gonna make up our own odds.
I think it's a good one. I mean, Ward's got to have a couple picks, too.
He threw one last week for a touchdown. First ever throw pick for a touchdown
Game-winning touchdown.
to your own team.
No, they kicked a field goal, too, right?
Yeah, they weren't ahead at that point. They went down again. They got more points. Anything else from anybody? Any parting words?
Make sure to floss.
Like this?
Dance.
Oh, yeah, gum disease.
Gingivitis is a bad thing.
All right. Good night, everybody, and enjoy your Jameis Winston quote of the week.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
There's 3 quarterbacks in this football team. Whichever one starts. Whichever ones don't, we'll back him up. Period. Cut and dried. It's nobody's concern but ours. Nobody's. Next.
Injuries from the game.
Talk to the trainer. Next.
Mike, why are you in such a bad mood?
What do you care?
Good.
Okay. If you were 2-7, you'd be in a bad mood too. What next?